Hey, you. How are you? I trust that you are doing well. I came to you because this thought came across my mind. And I heard the part from Kendrick Lamar's song that said, sometimes you gotta pop out and show, you know. And then I went down this rabbit hole of the thoughts of oftentimes, not oftentimes, but the way this world is, we get caught up in having to pop out and show people, right? To do these things to prove ourselves worthy, you know? But what came to me after that was that it's not about anybody else, right? Sometimes you got to pop out and show yourself, right? Sometimes you got to pop out and you got to put it on whatever it is that, you need on at the moment, whether it is um, sometimes you gotta pop out of depression. Sometimes you gotta pop out of anxiety. Sometimes you gotta pop out of guilt, of envy, of shame, of all of these things, right? And it is the work that we do on ourselves, the internal work, that makes it even more rewarding when we do pop out and show ourselves, right? Because it's so easy for us to get caught up in certain spaces and places and things, right? That essentially don't serve us. So when it comes to popping out and showing people, like what does that do for you when all that really matters is you popping out and showing yourself? The first goal, the first intention, the first thought is um, to do it for yourself. And those who get to experience you in that moment, then that's a part of the overflow, right? But your cup being filled is you pulling yourself out of whatever it is that you are facing. That's popping out and showing yourself. And then you show others when you decide to step out, right? And when you decide to brighten that light just a little bit more, if not all the way up. But remember, so many things that we do in life, depending on where you are at, it is based on the validation of others. It is based on that fear of not being liked, right? But you have to pop out and you have to show yourself over and over and over again, because from the beginning to the end of the day, you got to live with you. You got to walk around in the skin that you are in. You have to walk around with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your baggage. Some people have more than others, and that's okay. Right? But remember to always have you in the center of that. Pop out and show yourself that you know that you are worthy. It is your divine birthright. You know that you are worthy of doing the work, of healing yourself, of loving yourself, of treating yourself, of spoiling yourself. You are worthy of that. So sometimes you got to pop out and show people what it looks like to come out of those unhealthy states, those lower realms of consciousness, right? Sometimes you got to pop out and show people like that they can do it too. Sometimes you got to be the one to do the work, to be the influence, to ignite someone else's flame. But through all of that, you are at the center of it. It's about you popping out and showing you first. So that was the message that came to me this rise. It's not about your kids. It's not about your partner. It's not about your parents. It's not about your friends, your coworkers. It's about you popping out and showing you that you got what it takes to be in every space that you occupy, to be in every environment, to rub shoulders with the highest of the high. You are worthy of that. I love you. Peace.